We can jack each other off, bro. I'll have the Oculus Rift, and you'll have to jack off to me jacking off
to you. That'd be the worst way to start watching VR porn. Is me jacking off to you watching porn.
This is my only bet. That's the only. Hey, Gabe.
How's it going?
That was exciting.
Yeah, well,
Oculus Rift.
Yeah, that was the most basic part. That's like entering. It's like walking into the door.
Okay.
And then maybe you took a little step out the door.
Break on through to the other side. But you know what it reminded me of? You know when you start a video game, I haven't played video games since 1942. But you know like the select thing, the select menu?
Yeah.
You know how everything looks great?
Yeah.
This is what it looked like. Like the select menu, everything looks great.
Yeah. It's clear, right? Isn't it insane?
It's insane.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't even notice, like, because I was watching like the select menu screen, and then I'm like, holy shit, I'm there. You know, it was quite surprising.
What I did, like, you can create your own bounds. So let's say I made this area a play area, and then I continued it to go around into the kitchen.
Yeah.
So whenever you're in a game or something, you could walk around, and anytime you get even a little bit near to the bounds, it'll tell you to stop.
Interesting.
But then if you walk through it, it feels like your hand is going through liquid. It's really weird, and you can put your head through and you see the real world. You're like, oh, this is boring, and you put your head back into Chinatown or whatever.
You know what's crazy? It's made so that you hate the real world. Because I don't know if you notice, the second you step into the real, it's grainy and gray and ugly. It looks like Boulevard des Carrés. It's like, ugh.
It's true.
But like you go back and like the virtual, everything is crisp, mint, fluorescent colors. You know they chose this, right? Like they made it.
Facebook made this.
Fucking Facebook, dude.
Or Oculus, and then Facebook bought them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I thought you had to put your phone in there.
No.
Like, no, it just comes with a screen.
This is a legit, like, it's not a phone one. It's like a fucking, like, it's like a real one. Like, the phone ones are the fake ones.
Okay.
That's like the bullshit one, but this is like... has two eyeballs that like match.
I imagine you're using your phone and you're like, oh my god, and then ping a Tinder notification pops up.
No,
and you're like, this is bullshit. Oh my god. This honestly, this was the most thing that I've experienced in a very long time.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, like I'm probably gonna do stand up in it later. And imagine in a world where it's all these people in the fucking world, and it's walking around. They all look kind of cartoony.
Just losers. Dude, you must kill in those rooms.
I only did one.
Understand? Like the kings of the meta world will be like the comedians.
Maybe, dude.
I thought about it because you told me like, oh, everyone killed. It was funny.
Yeah.
I think it's because no one has bought posture. Like no one was like, I'm bombing. Like everyone's like, everyone looked like fucking John Cena. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Holy shit.
That's nice. I'm sold now to tea with milk prepared by Claire. This is part of my contract to do this podcast.
Yeah, you got to drink
Claire
tea
has
with
to
milk.
make me. It's an English tea.
Yeah. It's from England. These are really good. Like, they're way better than the ones you get in Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so much better.
Isn't the same thing from India?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all from India.
But the thing is, it's like it's imported further.
Yeah.
Even though it's imported from India to England, it's far. But then from England to Canada, it's like really far. So like, the high quality shit to England, and then all the jizz
and all the
Indian,
jizz and the cat hair come to Canada.
And the non-bread or whatever. Oh, jeez.
I mean, if you think about it, the Indians must hate the British, so they must send them the worst quality, and then send. Everybody loves Canada, so Canada must get the best quality.
Nah.
You trimmed your beard.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Why?
It's too. I like it bushy. You look better as a bushy monkey.
I look better as a bushy.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you look more Greek. I like
now.
You
Now I'm normal.
Yeah, you're normal. Like you have a day job.
Well, the thing is, like,
you look like a senior something at a company.
I got a new trimmer.
Oh.
It only has like 2 settings, like this or like down nothing even more. It's crazy.
So down nothing for your pubes, and then the beard. You're like, it's.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I bought also a trimmer, and I had the same problem.
Yeah,
so now I'm using my old trimmer to.
I know. I was thinking that, but then my old trimmer is so old, so loud, and it just cuts my skin all over, and it's
worth it.
It's 13 years old, that trimmer, man.
Yeah, that's worth it. Dude, that means you started having a beard at the age of 12. Because you're 25, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of foam. Oh, that's the pint that you stole.
Yeah, I stole this pint. It's
Beaverton. Pretty cool.
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Pretty nice. It's written pint on it. Pint? No, it's not pint. It's pint. This is. I can't get over. What?
I don't know.
I
What
can't
else?
get over this Oculus Rift thing. You know, so yeah, I forgot. Yeah. So what I think is that everyone is so like, oh my God, I'm in Oculus Rift. It's like a new world, you know. Like, you don't want to be the guy who doesn't laugh. You don't want to be the guy who ruins the new world.
Yeah.
So you're like, everyone is happy to be at that.
Everyone is pretty happy.
Exactly. So of course you're gonna kill. Real life.
I don't get
try
it.
to bomb tonight. That's
Really?
Try to
I can't.
ruin the metaverse. I want you to be the first
Really?
comic to bomb.
I saw
online.
Goofy. Goofy did okay. Did pretty good, but like his I think he was doing like new material and they're really whack and weird.
Yeah.
People didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about because he's also speaking French in the metaverse. There's no French in the
There's no
metaverse.
French.
He's like, oh, style Oculus, Oculus, Oculus.
Cantonese and English,
I
and
know.
soon to be only Cantonese, bro.
Also, you know, so in the metaverse,
Yes.
in the Oculus, you're looking in 3D. Everything's three-dimensional around. It feels real.
Yeah.
Then the real world, I can't it feels flatter than the Oculus. Like everything feels a little flat. I don't feel like I'm 3D right now. I feel like I'm looking at a bunch of paintings, like a bunch of pictures.
Am I a Picasso or Gustav Klimt? This is the weirdest thing that anyone has ever said to
Really?
me ever.
You don't-
Sober. This he doesn't do drugs. Like this is the craziest thing.
You don't think that everything just looks flat?
No, because it's like watching a cartoon. You know, like when you watch a cartoon and there's colors and everything, and then you watch real life and you're like, this is like a
I'm
tree is
gonna
boring.
set you.
You know what I mean? Like it's normal. Like I'm aware this is fake.
I'm gonna set you up with this game after. It feels so real.
Yeah.
And you have hands.
Dude, PORN. Show me titties.
I know. The thing is,
Show me Oculus titties,
think
bro.
these
Your
files
wife
are-
is leaving. Show me titties.
Jeez. It's taking a while for Claire to put on that jacket.
She's leaving. She won't. We can jack each other off, bro. You will. I'll have the Oculus Rift, and you will just. You'll have to jack off to me jacking
Jack
off.
off to you.
The Oculus Rift.
Oh God, that'd be the worst way to start watching VR porn. Is me jacking off to you watching porn.
Without what I'm describing. Like yeah, tits, bro.
Oh God,
Nice ass.
I'm gonna barf. Nice ass.
There must be free. Listen, I'm sure it's paid. You know what they say, like a VHS, DVD won
Yeah.
over blue disc or whatever it is.
Yeah,
because porn.
Yeah.
The only way Oculus is gonna survive is if all the losers like you.
I don't
who
know why you're
decided-
calling us losers. We're pioneers.
because you gave up on the real world. You're like,
I'm
I'm
telling
done
you-
with this. I'll
I'm
never be a
telling you,
winner
when
in
you-
this one.
Oh, that's not true. You could be a winner. You know, you need to be a winner in
You know
order
you
to
can't
get
play
one.
with your feet in Oculus.
That's a lot. Bye.
Bye, Claire.
That's a lot of disposable income wasted on a toy.
Yes,
That's
exactly. You know
Hey.
what rich people do? They make it.
they make it.
And then they sell it to you. Do you think Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
is on Oculus Rift?
No, he's not.
No, he's getting his dick sucked by 30 women at the
I
same
know,
time.
I know. But that's not how you measure wealth. The way I measure wealth is
Okay, your girlfriend's gone. This is how you measure life. Let's agree. Let's agree. Anytime you have more than 3 women sucking your dick, you must be rich.
Oh,
Come on, you're not black. You don't have a huge dick. This is
no. Women's not gonna suck. 3 women aren't gonna suck your dick if you're a black guy with a big dick. It's that.
if you're a pod guy.
black guy, you said.
Black guy.
You said. What
Oh
do you-
no, of course no.
Yeah,
But if
so
you
you
got swagger and confidence, of course 3 women will suck your dick. They're not all gonna be hot. Maybe one of them is gonna be like
It's good that you get.
yes, queen, like like
If you flash $40 in the hood, maybe.
maybe. Maybe. Dude, we can't start another podcast
know.
with another
Oh,
racism. Oh, yeah. No. But I don't. Listen, it's stupid. It's going to destroy you and your relationship.
No.
Do you think it's cheating if you make yourself a girlfriend in the metaverse?
Like
Would Claire be
like
pissed?
meet a girl in the metaverse?
Yeah, you meet a girl
Yeah,
and then you're like,
that's-
I like her.
That's
and
cheating. That's
is it
weird.
cheating?
It's weird.
She's not touching your pee-pee.
Yeah, but I'm not. Why make friends with like a person dressed up as Pikachu in
Well, what's the
Hank Hill or
difference
whatever?
with than watching porn?
It's not a real person.
Porn is not a real person? Of course she's a real
It's a
person.
TV. It's a thing on your screen.
What do you
But
think
there's
is
a person in there. You know.
Yeah, but there's a person in that the girl
But
getting
she's not like,
DP'd.
hey, Gabriel, what'd you do today? Well, I went to the store. Wow.
Yeah, by the way, no one is going to be your girlfriend. If this is your first day, I went to the store. There's no girl that's going to, even in the metaverse where it's a bunch of losers, no one's going to go, wow, you went to the store? A real store?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you get to know a person, they might, run out of things to talk about.
Nope. Take it from a guy who's recently broken up. Going to the store is not going to get their pussies wet or electronic pussy wet. What attachment can you attach to the Oculus Rift? We should bring it here because people they see me staring there, they don't know.
Attachments?
This is what an incel will look like in 30 years, guys. This is it.
30 years?
Not even 10 years. You're right.
Yeah, like right now.
You know what's funny?
There's
I could
so
just
many people.
hit him in the balls. This is.
You got me in the nuts, sort of.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's meant as a joke. You can hit me in the nuts too.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. Why are you whispering? Are you turned on?
I'm in a quiet room. I'm in a dentist office. Okay, shut up.
You know what's crazy? I look down.
8 oranges.
You know what's? I looked down and I didn't see my penis.
Oh,
and
that's
that's a weird.
That is weird.
What are you playing with? Is this your penis?
No, I can use my balls.
I'm so sorry, dude.
It's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
I can use my hand
Let me
as
kiss the boo boo.
No, kiss the boo boo. Room scale, bitch. Fucking work, bitch.
I love the fact that even in the metaverse, Gabriel is still a misogynist. He's grabbing a woman, by the way. She's a tiny woman who's supposed to clean his metaverse world. You think there's dust in the metaverse world?
No. Never.
Why?
Because it's fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, but people need menial work to justify their existence.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you could.
Don't you feel great when you clean your house? You shouldn't. You shouldn't affect your mood.
Well, look, you could technically There's a game called. There's like alt space or VR chat where you're just a guy walking around talking to other guys or girls.
You're not talking to girls. They're all guys.
There's some girls, some
there's no
fat
girls.
whores.
There's no.
Geez,
They're
sorry.
all.
Why did I
They're
say
all
that?
men.
And and you could. People are role. I went to one. It was like a Burger King, and there was a guy behind the counter being like, "Would you like a hamburger?"
Okay, this is bothering me. Take that shit off. I need eye contact or I die.
Who said that?
Your soul, bitch.
That's so weird.
Another human. It's hard not to want to put it on.
I'm gonna set you up. You remember the game Half-Life?
No, I don't play video games.
Shit. Okay, whatever. It's like a game. You're walking around shooting fucking.
Immigrants.
You're in Russia. Get away from my beer. Anyway, so.
So yeah. So what kind? We forgot, man. I listened to part of our first podcast. Even the bird wants to go to. You know why he wants to go to the metaverse?
Oh,
because he'd be free.
Oh,
He's not in a fucking apartment. He's a bird.
Birds don't know.
Of course they know.
No,
they know what a window is. They're like, what is this?
Get out of there.
The ceiling. He's warning you. This dinosaur is warning you to stay away from Oculus. Unless you make money with it. If you make money with it, I'm all for it, baby.
Okay, whatever. It's like a video. It's like saying making money off your PlayStation.
Yeah. Hey, can you make money off your PlayStation?
I can't.
Exactly.
What?
You should not play.
What are you talking about? I shouldn't be playing PlayStation. You
I'm
shouldn't
not-
be watching 8 hours of Homeland then. You want to make money off Homeland?
Hey, I finished Homeland,
You
all right? I
finished Homeland?
switched. Dude, remember the day you messaged me like, hey, I went skiing with my wife and it was really fun. And remember? You told me you went skiing. We were messaging
Oh,
on
yeah.
skiing.
I was saying it was really fun.
No, but you seem to be having fun. You were in a good
okay.
mood.
Yeah.
So I'm projecting how I read your messages. I'm like, I was looking at it, I'm like, we lead such different lives.
Oh, really?
The time you spent skiing, I watched a 4-hour documentary on the assassination of JFK.
Oh, is it the
The Oliver Stone
one?
dude.
It's
Like
good?
I'm like, that's why I'm single. Like,
Oh, really?
you went
No.
and you had a fun skiing
Yeah,
day.
I love outdoor shit. I love
Yeah.
outdoor games.
Yeah, and I'm like, they killed JFK. They killed him.
Well, listen, if it wasn't for Claire, I'd probably be alone doing nothing. Also, like we yesterday we went on I'll tell you this. So we went skating on Saturday. We went. There's Park La Fontaine. There's a big kind of like lake area. It takes like 10 minutes to skate around the whole thing.
Oh, wow,
It's
okay,
really
okay.
big. And we were skating for like an hour, having a nice time. We brought a little bit of amaretto in a flask. We're drinking.
That's alcohol, right?
Yeah, it's like a nice kind of Swedish alcohol. And there was this guy skating backwards. Like, you know, you see those guys, they're like going like this, but they're going backwards.
Just do this, and just in his back, and just cut his neck from the behind.
Did you notice that Claire had a cut on her nose?
Well, I thought because you're a man, so you got to put it back in her place.
A little bit of
from
rough
time to time. Just,
yeah.
Hey,
she made my pasta al dente.
I want a tender. What is this? Pa! I mean,
well, anyway, the guy flew right into her, Claire, right? And she fell on the ice really hard. She smacked her fucking face. And then I was trying to get around her, but I ended up hitting her face with my skate.
So you hit her?
No, the guy hit her, and she fell, and I ran over her a bit.
You're like, hey, are we? You're like, while she's down. This is for the pasta again.
And then I went to the guy. I said, "Hey, buddy, thanks a lot," and I gave him $5.
There's Tim Dillon has a joke where he says that he loves Saudi Arabian men because he used to be a. I'm not gonna do another comedian, but basically he was walking and he bumped into a Saudi Arabian woman and she fell and he was like, I'm so sorry, and then her husband came. He's like, what? And the husband goes to Tim Dillon like, was she in your way?
Was she
in your way? Like he put the blame.
You're right. That part of the world is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
I wonder. Like like, how many people are in Oculus? I'm sorry. I want to go back to Oculus because this is crazy.
Like, probably like millions.
There's no way.
Yeah.
No way. How many of them are bots and not real?
Most of them are real. If you go into any of these places, like in the VR, like. Comedy show I did. I didn't do it in VR at the time because I didn't have it.
Yeah. But it was in a VR world.
Yeah.
You were not in VR.
Yeah. And there's 50 people at that show just watching it. And then there's other rooms doing other things. One room to do like karaoke, one room to do this,
Who builds the room?
Whoever's the guy. Like,
is it also Italians? They're like, bro, we gotta charge you. Who's like the new Italians who do construction in VR?
Oh, I think it's like programmers.
Okay,
yeah.
so you gotta program.
Yeah, like you can design the room yourself and stuff. And
you start a room.
Yeah.
Start a room.
I might do it in Horizons. Horizons is the Facebook one where it's all like you can own your own room, like with NFTs and shit.
So you don't, but you're owning nothing. Like, what are you owning? Well,
it's virtual.
Oh my God, there's so much money to be made.
Yeah, there's virtual real estate, right? Which is like a little. Let's say you have an apartment. It's probably really cheap. You probably can get a plot of land for I don't know, like. I don't even know. But you can build it, and then what creates the value is the activity that goes on in it. Let's say like you have this room, a comedy club, right? And you get like all these people, and they all pay, let's say, $5 to get in. Kind of like fucking Melrose, where we do stand up and shit.
Yeah.
There's like, if you walk right by it, it's like, what the fuck is this? It might as well be virtually nothing, right?
Yeah.
But because we go there to do comedy, it's worth a lot to us, right?
But when you say we go there, I mean there's no neighborhoods in Oculus.
No, but it's all.
So teleportation. Let's go back to teleportation. Teleportation will exist in Oculus. So maybe I will like Oculus because you could do like 10 sets a night, like ping ping ping.
Exactly.
Ping, ping.
Yeah.
One in Tokyo, then go to Australia, then Edinburgh, and then
there's different apps also. Like one app I can do it, and then Goofy Well Done is creating his own room in another app. That's a virtual reality social simulator. They're called. Can
you just steal the word like Comedy Works? The Comedy Works.
You can build it, yeah.
You remember how the Comedy Works, what it looked like?
Yeah.
You just build a room that looks exactly like the Comedy Works.
If I can figure out how to make a room, then for sure.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure it can't be that hard.
Oh.
I'm sure it can't be that hard.
I just need to find like, because look, one guy has the
Bonne Nuit
headset.
Comedy Club.
Huh?
Bonne Nuit Comedy Club. Don't steal it. Don't steal it.
Well, why not? We could for sure do that. But then we can take turns. Let's say I do a set. I give you the headset. You have your guy. You do a set,
You suck me off while I guess. Dude, that is, oh my God. I would be like doing my set, getting head while I'm doing my set.
Why would you get from who? Me.
Hey, whoever is available.
But you know what's cool? Let's say like, because there's like always, for some reason in the winter, there's always fucking restrictions in comedy. Let's say like, before this fucking restrictions, we were doing like 10 sets a week or whatever, like whatever, some crazy amount. We're doing so many, at least every night, you know? And now we're back again to 2, 3, maybe. I don't know what other shows are going to be coming back. So when the fuck I have like a virtual show tonight, I have a virtual show on Thursday, and I have a real set tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure it counts, but 100%.
Yeah, like at least for the writing part, you know.
Yeah, 100% it counts. I think if you, I'm worried. Listen, I have an addictive personality. It is being sold as it's fun, and the way you talk about it, how like you look at everything now in 2D. It's like you're looking at like a girlfriend you've been with for like 20 years, and like you just don't find her attractive anymore. You're not. There's no, you know.
But I think I have like mental issues or something, you know.
Yeah, but we all do.
Oh.
I mean, you do have a bird flying around. You're not normal, and neither am I. I watched like 6 hours of JFK as if like I'm gonna crack the code. We're all crazy, but everyone is crazy.
Yeah,
you know, everyone. It's like giving everyone a second chance. It's like being, you know, like Buddhism. They believe in reincarnation. If you connect to the Oculus Rift, like to the meta world, you're like, I'm getting reincarnated now.
Yeah. No, for real. You can. If you're really invested in it, I don't know. It's a little too early right now. But let's say, like, did you hear the story? Because, like, Snoop Dogg owns virtual real estate in... It's called... What? So, like I said, the only reason it's worth anything, this space that lives in our minds, right? It's, like, not a real place, but if you put the headset on, you're there.
Yeah.
Right? And that place is worth money because it belongs to Snoop Dogg.
That's it.
That's the reason.
But is there anything... Or is it just like an empty plot of land?
So it's probably like a nice house with like chairs and shit and TV, and it's a real world. And a guy spent, I don't know the exact number, but it was high. Let's say it was like $50,000 to be Snoop Dogg's fake neighbor in the metaverse in this big neighborhood.
But there's no neighborhood.
No, but okay. So if you're technically, yeah, you remember The Sims?
No, I never played.
Fuck. So
I was doing homework.
Okay.
So that I can get laid.
Remember the Matrix?
10 years later.
Remember the Matrix?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you know when Neo lived in his apartment, right?
Yeah.
That's the metaverse. And then when he goes downstairs, goes outside, walks around, that's the metaverse.
Yeah.
So technically, that could exist in there.
But does it exist yet?
Versions of it, like you can be in a really big area, right? Walking around, do. But it's not like perfect. It's not beautiful.
But you don't need an apartment in the metaverse. You could just have a comic club.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need an apartment. But a lot of places when you end up, we first boot up, you're in your apartment. Like, oh, and there's a mirror. Hey, how's it going? Look in the mirror.
And what do you see?
Your character that you created.
You have to create a character. Can I have hair? Thank you. That's crazy. Imagine in the metaverse, I look exactly like you. You're like, hey, you could steal someone's space. You could this is.
But the thing is, it's still like all it's still kind of cartoony. You could kind of make a caricature.
It has to be cartoony because it has to be likable.
Yeah, but eventually you could be. So there's another game called VR Chat where you don't even need. You can create.
What's the name of Mr. Pink? Remember Mr. Pink in The Usual Suspects? That actor. He has like crooked teeth.
Mr. Pink, isn't that Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs. Sorry, what's the name of the?
Oh, Steve Buscemi.
See, there's no one who looks like Steve Buscemi in the metaverse.
Okay, well, so what people do...
They have to look cute. Big eyes and like...
What people do, though, there's a thing called VR Chat. You can be anything you want. There are creators that make their own like avatars, and you can upload them on the metaverse. So you could be Goku or whatever. You could be Homer Simpson. You can be fucking Marge. You can be Lisa or Bart. I don't know anything else. I don't know The Simpsons.
No one wants to be Lisa.
But you could be anything. You could be Alien from the movie Alien. You could be a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex walking around.
Or a virgin in real life.
Well, yeah. A lot of them are kids. It's funny. It's weird.
Like, of course. That's why you like going there. A lot of them are kids. That's why you like hanging out in the metaverse. It's really so you can be naked finally around kids without no one. Like, oh my God, they don't know.
Oh, jeez.
They don't know I have a boner around these kids.
That's funny. No, but you know what I mean. But it is.
No. I'm trying really hard. Listen, if it doesn't, I heard that on a podcast. If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. Someone who's making money out of this now?
Streamers, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you can eventually start like some sort of like. People come to entertainment things a lot in the metaverse, right?
Okay. So there can't be a lot. So you're like an early. If you start a comedy show, you're like an early adopter.
Yeah.
Okay. And I could invest in that.
And like you for sure, especially it's not part of it. There's video games, but part of it is also it's supposed to be a world, right? And it's eventually gonna have like some. in Horizons, the Facebook one, it's everything is like has value. Let's say. So if you go into a room, let's say, and there's a chair, and the guy designed the chair himself with some program, and he said, "Hey, I want that chair. Can I have that chair to have in my house in the metaverse?" They're like, "Yeah, it's worth $5," and so you buy the rights to that chair.
Okay, like copy paste it, and you have it.
Yeah, but you need to pay for those rights.
But there must be torrents, like the equivalent of, like you can torrent anything you want. There must be a version of this.
Maybe. I don't think yet, though. It's fucking hard.
Developers are like the new upper middle class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could just design anything.
Yeah.
And you'll have to buy it.
It is nuts. And then, so creating like, let's say like getting a piece of like virtual like property and shit.
Yeah.
Building up the comedy club and charging people money, and then booking funny comedians.
Okay, so you need to book like 4 walls and a stage. It could be very simple, right?
Yeah, and you can do it yourself. And I'm pretty sure there's tools and shit you could do it in the program. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. Okay.
I haven't done it. Yeah, I know Goofy's trying, and I'm gonna look into it. But it's pretty cool, you know. I mean, especially we live in gay Canada. You know?
Oh, it's gay world.
Yeah,
it's the whole world. Yeah, the whole world is gonna.
Has the whole world gone gay? Simpsons again.
Just a bunch of cigarettes. I'm bringing back. Call back.
Yeah, so Claire's face got busted. She fell.
By the way,
she's bleeding everywhere.
I have a complaint. She's not here. I'll wait till she comes back. Because I added her on Instagram. I'm like, we posted that. And she didn't follow me back. So I'm
she doesn't go on Instagram much, though.
I am. She hates me. I told you, your girlfriend hates me.
No, she really likes you.
She spat in my tea.
It's because she likes you. I don't know.
Oh, your girlfriend hates me. It's okay.
No, I don't think so.
How many open mics you can do in the metaverse?
So far...
Like how many rooms exist where you can just show up, go up?
I think there's like 2 in one place. Like there's like on different days, and then I don't know. But I think there's a lot of. Remember this guy? Remember Mateen Stewart? They used to come to Montreal.
Yes.
He does stand up. I saw him do stand up.
Oh wow!
It's weird. I'm like, whoa.
In the metaverse.
Yeah, and there's like actual like whatever up and coming comics that are like, I can't do it here. I'll do it here. And there's people who are doing like, I'll do a set here, then I'll run over do another set in real life. You know.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing multiple sets, like just back and forth. You know. Yeah. I think he headlined the Nest. I think he did.
Mateen, yeah.
Yeah. So like, he's not like a nobody. He's and I think he's headlining shows in the metaverse and getting paid money. You know, like.
That's great.
Yeah.
Bitcoin?
Yeah, I don't know. He probably can get PayPal, like Venmo, some money.
Dude, this is interesting.
And I went to see a pro show. I walked in. It was cool. It was like a really nice comic club. It was like a ground floor, kind of like a bar area, and with like seats and shit. And then there was like a little mezzanine on top, people watching down. And then comedians would go on stage, do their act, and next to it would be a picture of how they actually look like with all their information, with links and like their Venmo, their
so people can send
like
money.
Donate money.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Really?
Because it steals from the illusion.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
Just have their Venmo. You don't need to see their face. What if you don't like their face and you love their
true.
act?
And I would
like
just
you. So you did 2 shows. How was the second show? Did you
I only did 1 show. I'm gonna do one tonight. With my actual headset this time.
Nice. What time is it?
10.
That's crazy. Do you understand? It's 2022. You have a bird on your finger, and you're telling me you're gonna do a set in the metaverse. Yeah. This is. Am I on drugs right now?
I don't know.
This is crazy.
It is kind of cool.
This is fucked up, man. I've been watching. I like neo noir futuristic movies, and I watched. I don't know if you remember Demolition Man. With Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Also, Judge Dredd. They're all like in the same metaverse, like the same. Yeah. The future is like, and there's a lot of criminals and shit.
Yeah. I like the new Judge Dredd. It's better.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's really good.
They're cheesy, but I like the universes. Yeah. I like those universes,
cool,
you know.
Birdman.
I like that world, you know, like the movie Brazil.
Yeah.
Like a dystopian future.
Yeah. You ever see the new Blade Runner?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it. I might watch it again. I never seen the old Blade Runner, so I might watch that.
It's good?
I told it was shit.
No.
Yeah?
Who told you? It's really good. It's really cozy, and it's like slow, but it's like intense. It's exactly like the sequel.
Yeah?
It's very, and there's action and shit. It's 80s, but it's fucking sick.
It's the one with 3 titties, right?
Isn't that fucking Total Recall with Arnold?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna watch one of those two.
Total
movies
Recall is
tonight.
probably better. It's more
Yeah?
fun. Yeah.
The Fifth Element was fucking great.
Yeah, it was good. It was fucking weird though.
Yeah.
It got.
I love that type of
Yeah.
movie, man. I don't know. It feeds my like the world's going to shit. This is the end.
I know.
You know?
Especially like.
But it makes sense if everybody's connected. Listen, if that virus did anything,
Mhm.
it pushed us into the
Kill a lot of
metaverse.
Chinese people. I got it.
It killed a lot of people.
Sorry. There you go.
I don't think it killed more.
I know it killed more whitey.
It killed more. Well, maybe it killed Chinese, but maybe they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But I was trying to write a joke about this. Like, do you think the bats have Omicron? You know what I mean?
No.
Then someone should fucking cough in a bat and give it Omicron.
Someone
You know what I mean? Those fucking bats who gave us, like I wonder if there's a debate among the bats. Like the virus isn't real, man.
Wait, I'm confused. Omicron is a mutation.
Mutation, yeah.
Of Omicron of
COVID.
COVID.
But
Yeah.
I wonder, like the bats, they're the first people who got COVID. The first things that got COVID.
Yeah. And did they
get
have a
Omicron?
mask debate or whatever?
Exactly.
Did
Is
they
there-
have a Biden?
Because lockdown for a bat is staying in a
Yeah.
cave,
There's
which
like
is not
bat
cool.
truckers going
Yeah, exactly.
on Ottawa. I don't know. It's just
Anyways, I'm just trying to think, like, was there a debate among the bat community
yeah.
about like is the virus real or not?
They're on,
Is there like a
bat-
bald
yeah,
bat?
Bat Reddit.
Joe Bogan, whatever.
Joe Bogan.
whatever. Bat. All right.
Joe Bogan.
I told you I wanted to do this podcast wearing a bow tie and a white shirt to emulate Jordan Peterson.
I forgot. Did you have?
I tried. I have like 2 white shirts. I tried them and
They didn't fit.
and I haven't worn them in 2 years,
Oh,
so
no,
they're all
really?
yellow. I think people would like, instead of laughing at the joke of me looking at Jordan Peterson, they'd be like, "What's wrong with Amer? Has he
so funny.
become a smoker, smoking 2 cigarettes a day, shirts source all?" So I'm like, "Fuck this."
You know, the Quinn went to Ottawa to honk his horn or whatever.
Nice. He doesn't have a car. His bicycle.
Yeah, I don't know. How did he get there? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his friend. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to go. I kind of want to go because I feel like they're not going to leave. It's going to be a while before they leave, I think.
The truckers?
Yeah, it might be like weeks and weeks and weeks.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Listen, any expression of
Yeah.
any expression of like discontentment, not what's the word?
Angry.
Yeah, I'm happy. Like, go. That's.
But then people are getting mad. This is the flip side where everyone's like, well, everyone's mad about this, but remember when that happened and nobody got mad at that?
Yeah, but everyone likes to complain, so that's never gonna go away.
And what I say to those people is that you could get mad. It's not up to us to see how many people go. It's not a faucet.
Yeah.
You open it up and all these people are like, yeah. It's like it's people.
Yeah.
You can't control what people get mad at.
I didn't fully understand what you said. Let's start again.
Well, more people are mad
Yeah.
in Ottawa than they are when a girl died, let's say, of that had a certain way of looking native.
What? Let's start again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You
so
can cut this if you
everybody
want.
keeps on writing like, we're mad at Ottawa.
I'm listening. I'm 100% with you, bro. I'm with you.
There's a trucker
There's a
thing,
trucker.
right?
Yeah.
Everyone's mad there. Everyone's there, give us our trucks back or whatever. And
No one's
I'm joking.
Okay.
But people are also mad that let's say there was like this native thing. Remember the natives? They found a bunch of graves with natives in them and shit.
Yes.
And everybody was mad.
Yeah.
But not that many people were mad. Now these people are mad that we're not mad at the native part, but we're all mad about the trucker part. And
okay.
we want the mandates to be
Okay.
done. So those people, I
interesting.
say,
That's
hey, there's
nothing's stopping you from being
exactly.
mad. Yeah.
Be mad.
Be mad.
But now they're mad at us for being mad in Ottawa.
People just want to be mad. It's fun. You
Be
understand?
mad.
It's why don't you be mad? What's the deal? Listen,
This is fucking
I don't mind people being mad because for most people that's their only cardio.
Yeah.
Like my parents, they don't work out,
They
but they fight all the time.
Oh.
So I'm sure they have very good like cardiovascular system
Yeah.
because they're screaming at each other. That gets your heart rate is like hey, fuck, you know what I mean. Like they're always arguing. That boils the blood. That gets the card. That's got the blood.
Is it like that?
That's exactly like that. This is my mom and my dad together in one.
Sorry.
People want to be mad because they want to be mad at themselves. That's it. Let them be mad.
Yeah.
Let them be mad. Once everyone plug into the Oculus Rift, no one's gonna be mad. For at least 30 years, everyone's gonna be happy.
Yeah.
And then something's gonna happen, and then we're gonna go back to being shitty. That's it. It's okay.
Yeah.
You can't have anything nice. That's what we'll do. Tell me if this is funny. So I'm watching like this whole the convoy. First of all, I'm so happy people say convoy now. I like that word.
Convoy.
It's convoy. Yeah. It's like manly. Like it's a convoy. Like whoever decided, the lizards who control us, want to divide us. Like we're gonna use the word convoy. It sounds cool. A fucking convoy. It's manly. Chest hair. Convoy. I'm watching it, and I don't know if you saw this. I saw like a quick 15-second clip, and it was like a bunch of women, and they were all happy, and they were making sandwiches for their husbands and boyfriends who are on the front,
the front line,
like on, and they were all happy, and they were making because their men are defending our freedom, and they're making them sandwiches with like a little pickle and chips, and I was watching, I'm like, this is nice. Like whatever, even whether you're for or against,
I absolutely agree.
Anyone who cooks for you is a sweetheart. Like this is nice. They're making them a sandwich. Yeah. I'm like, I wonder, what do I need to do to find a woman who will like support me this way? Who will make me a sandwich? And then they showed those girls, and then afterward they showed the man. And it was just a bunch of Nazis. So do I have to become a Nazi to find myself an old-fashioned? What are you saying? No, but like they were showing like the Nazi flag, and I'm like, these are the women that got really?
What were we watching this?
On TV or
on TV?
Whatever.
You're making this up.
On YouTube? No. On Reddit, they were like showing like snapshots of the woman making sandwiches. I made the connection. They didn't make the connections. I made the connections where they showed the woman making sandwiches, and then afterwards they were showing the truckers, and the truckers were like, Trump 2024, the Nazi flag. You know what I mean,
dude?
You didn't see the Nazi flag?
I saw one Nazi flag.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like my mind merged them together.
That was an agent provocateur. It's an insider.
I like that. If I were to open a lingerie store, I would call it Agent Provocateur.
That's
wow. Agent Provocateur.
And it's like a vagina with sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Because it's all sneaky. It's like...
The convoy edition. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. But who knows? I hate this whole thing. It's like Trump 2024. Yeah. Okay, whatever. We're also Nazis. Like, what the fuck? Like, how come? Why would you want to put that out there? It's bad enough you're putting out there you're like Trump, let's say.
Yeah.
And then it's like...
Because you keep saying the N-word. People like to be provocative.
Yeah.
It's fun when you have nothing going on in your life. Being provocative is how can I say this? It's like freedom of speech. Yeah. Man, I can say whatever I want.
It is fun, yeah.
It's fun.
But the Nazi part
is
stupid.
But they're never gonna act. You understand? The Nazis, they were not just like fuck Jews. They were like fuck Jews, and here's a well-planned 3-year plan with the investments that we need to put and how many. Like they worked hard. They had 6-packs.
But I think these guys are the only Jew. They're only about the Jews, the new Nazis.
They're only. What do you mean only about the Jews?
Hating them. Like I'm pretty sure like the new Nazis aren't like.
Listen, hating Jews is like so passé.
Really?
It's like your grandpa hated Jews. Now it's like you have to hate a lot of things.
It's retro.
You know what I mean? It's retro.
It's
exactly.
Like Super Nintendo.
It's like Super Nintendo. It's like, you know what? It's like Bowser. Are you really scared of Bowser now? No one's scared of Bowser. He looks beep 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 beep. No one is scared.
He never played video games. What is this? He doesn't do this. Beep beep beep. What is that?
But yeah, the Jews being scared of Jews now is like being scared of Bowser.
Who's
now.
Scared of Jews?
Exactly. I think Nazis, because people's like, oh look, there's Nazis but there's also Nazis among the left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People who's like, oh, we should kill all men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is Nazi thinking.
I would say the left is only Nazis.
I think they both need hugs.
Yeah.
They both need hugs. They need a head full of hair.
I think
they need to be loved.
It's also
both of them.
You look at the left and look at the right. You can look at a person in real life or in the metaverse, and you can tell if they're like left leaning or right leaning, depending on how they look.
I just grab a titty and see how they react. Like, hey, you can't do that, leftist communist bitch, lesbian. No, I'm kidding. No, but what I'm saying is, you see, I don't know. I don't divide people. I try not to divide people. Like when I meet someone, I try not to divide people between left or right.
Okay.
But I do realize as I grow older, when I do divide crazy and not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's something in the eyes. You know, when you
Yeah.
look someone in the eyes, you're like, oh, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not. There's something. He's under some. And I don't know if you remember, like when you were kids, we used to like when they wanted to show someone is hypnotized. They're like, he had like like weird eyes.
Yeah.
Now I can see that. I can see like the like the crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Like I know. It's always in the eyes, dude. It's always in the eyes. If you can look at someone in the eyes, you can see if they're crazy or not. I don't care if they're left or right, but I can see if they're crazy. No, you see, you don't have that. You don't have that. You don't have that like the. There's something in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree. I would date girls and it'd be like,
Yeah.
like those. I don't know.
It's the eyes, man. It's always like, oh, you're not. There's something.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that artists, when they used to draw someone who was hypnotized, who was like not normal, they did something with the eyes. You know, they put something. They showed you like they're like the eyes are not fully there.
Yeah.
It's crazy to capture this.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So in Demolition Man, it's crazy. The movie is like from 1994 or something. It's old, and he kind of like there's a like if you say a bad word you get a ticket. Like it's kind of like this now.
Yeah,
you know everyone is soft,
and also everything is owned by one company or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like
Everyone
Taco Bell, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing they got wrong.
But it's Amazon.
Oh yeah, it's Amazon.
But why Taco Bell? I guess it's because it's stupid.
Because it was popular. Probably it was the Amazon back then. They were like Taco Bells everywhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Before the invention of diarrhea.
Before they invented diarrhea.
I love these movies, man.
Yeah.
I love watching them and go like, this is the end, and then just go to sleep peacefully.
Yeah, dude. There's this subreddit called Collapse. And it's the most depressing, makes you paranoid subreddit. And it's all about different ways, like how we're getting closer and closer to the collapse of our society, like of North America.
It collapsed. It's over.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like, when you guys are here honking your horns, and the other side of the world, there's the Ukrainian, there's a whole war
It's the whole world gonna start again.
Yeah. World War III, man.
People who are going like the convoy. I love saying that way. I love saying convoy. They should understand something. If you want to get something, if you want to fuck the government, you got to stop trying to fuck the government like we do, like normal people do. You got to fuck the government like rich people do, okay? You got to A, cheat on your taxes, and B, find someone, like infiltrate into the government to bring down whoever you want to bring. You can't, convoys are nice, you get a lot of images, you'll get attention. Rich, like really people, they don't want attention. They want power. So if you want power, just cheat on your taxes. This is how you fuck the government.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to anyone right now who's like anti-vax, just cheat on your taxes.
Yeah, but then again, the rich, super rich, most of the time, they don't necessarily cheat on their taxes.
Of course they do.
But they
cheat on their taxes legally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
I can't wait to be rich enough.
What Jeff Bezos is doing is like, well, instead of paying taxes, I'm building rockets to go to fucking Uranus or whatever, you know? I don't know, man.
Did we solve anything? I don't know, but I can't wait to watch Oculus porn.
Oculus porn. Woo!
Right after this.
Yeah. There's a really good game I can show you called Half-Life.
Porn. I wonder if like are they still considered big naturals if you're an Oculus Rift? Yeah. Your neighbors, I can hear them. If I can hear them, they can hear us.
It's okay.
And they're dialing 911 and they're like, there's two crazy conspiracy theorists. One of them is balding. I can hear it through the wall.
I can hear his
And the other one has a really shitty beard.
Is it shitty? What are you talking
It's too thin. Your girlfriend didn't say anything?
She likes it.
She's lying.
It's too thin?
Yeah, it's too thin. It's too thin. It doesn't suit you.
Jeez.
You look like me. That's why I'm projecting my self-hate on you.
Oh, okay. All right. As long as it's that.
I don't know.
Want to wrap up or?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's go play some Oculus.
All right, man. Well, thanks,
Keep the camera on, and if anything happened, we'll use it. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Subscribe.